All right. Mark, I believe we're live. Hello, everyone out there on Facebook. It's Live Art Mini. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm here with... Happy Tuesday. That's right, Mark. I am here with Mark Uczen, an awesome artist from InsideOut Studio. Mark, is there anyone that you want to say hi to out there? We're looking right here. You see that white dot on the computer?
My dad, adios.
Your dad? Your dad, and adios.
They're not here. If I get me, I guess right.
How about an hola? Because we're just starting out. We can say adios at the end. So, hello to Mom and Dad if you're watching. We're really proud with Mark.
Me and Dad are half Polish.
You're half Polish?
Me and Dad.
All right.
I guess right.
What's the other half?
No change. I dance.
Okay.
That's Dad, not me.
We'll have to ask Dad. We'll figure that one out. But half Polish. We'll figure out what the other half is. But it's been a fun day here at the studio. We're still basking in the glow of Shift from this past Saturday down at River's Edge. So a big thank you to everyone that came out to support Shift, all of our sponsors, including Symmetry Gallery and Sherry Armstead, who's been our season sponsor for Live Art Mini, as well as our headlining sponsor for the Shift event down at River's Edge.
Yeah.
It was a great event. Mark, you weren't able to make it to that, but it was awesome. Lots of live art, lots of music, lots of things going on.
Another walking.
Yeah. But big thank you to Sherry Armstead for sponsoring that as well. So Symmetry Gallery out there on Sims Road in Fairfield. Lots of handmade art, original one-of-a-kind things you can find there, just like here at InsideOut Studio. So go check them out. We're going to have a little message from Sherry and Debbie a little bit later in the show. But I did want to share some pictures of Shift with you. So check these out, Mark. So that's the overall shot down at the amphitheater. Big thanks to River's Edge Sound and Light crew. They brought out all the bells and whistles for us. So we had the live art on stage. We had the projections on top of the canopy. And those were illustrations of our artist artwork created by students from the Miami University regional campuses. So a big thanks to Jim Turdum and Andy Awe for making that happen. And then, Mark, we've got someone watching today. Devin Ragland's out there saying hi. You want to say hi to Devin? Or I'll take it over for you. So, hey, Devin, I hope you're doing well. We miss you here at the studio. Back to Shift. Here's some other shots. We had a lot of day glow, a lot of LED, a lot of people out there enjoying the music. We've had local Hamilton artist Logan Walden painting with our own Brett Garrett. Here's an image of Amanda Joy. She was doing an on-stage painting with our own Jody Mann and Cassie Sullivan. There's a pic of Terry Elms up there with Evan Pullman. She was working on a painting with Evan, as well as James Egan, who's in the house today. Hey, and there's me and Kim with Butler County Board of Developmental Disabilities, Connie Millman. What do you think of my outfit, Mark? Yeah, lots of lights on there. We had a lot of fun glowing and having fun at River's Edge. All right, so Mark, it is Music Month here for Live Art Mini in May. So what did you choose as your favorite type of music? When we talked about your favorite style of music, your favorite type of music last week, what came to mind right away? It's something you're really passionate about and you do every Sunday. Working on the cross. Yep. So when we talked last time, Mark chose church music. So he's involved heavily with the church. Your dad's involved with the church. So a lot of things that Mark does here in the studio are related around that. You've done a glass piece of Jesus. You've done some glass cross pieces. And you're actually working on a glass cross piece this morning. And then specifically, Mark mentioned that he loves the piano at church. So we were going to make a piano cheese tray for you today. And also we got Jean Sparks watching out there. Hey, Jean. She said that Shift was an amazing night, and I have to agree. We had a lot of fun out there. And Dwayne got up on stage and announced our final DJs. But let me take you to the creativity camera. You can see what Mark's been working on this morning. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit right here. So Mark, everyone can see right now, right in front of you, the glass piece that you made. We're going to do a quick zoom down onto that, and then people can also see us when we start to construct the piano cheese tray. So Mark, did you pick those colors for any specific reason?
Green and blue.
Green and blue. You got the sky, you got the ground.
Christmas colors.
And Christmas colors. You're a big fan of Christmas in July. We're always talking about that.
And also here,
Yeah.
summer vacation. Or summer or not.
And you've also mentioned, I think you have a Santa Claus outfit at home, don't you?
Yeah, in the guest room in the closet.
Yeah.
I don't wear in a daycare center.
You played Santa for the daycare center?
No, never yet.
Can you play Santa for Inside Out Studio this year? I want to see you with a full beard and Santa Claus costume. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm wear it with me at Christmas time.
I'll be your elf. How about that?
Yeah, yes, I know.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at that cross piece again. So what we did for Mark is created a template underneath. So just peel off the tape here. These are fairly well underway. So a lot of times Mark will choose stained glass imagery because it relates to church so much. And then he would work right up on top of that with some fused glass chips. Trying to recreate that stained glass look. We don't actually do stained glass, we do fused glass. It is fairly similar, but we'll try to recreate that. So let's move on to our project for the day. So for Music Month, we're going to create a piano keyboard cheese tray. So we selected this image this morning from the iPad. And then for working with fused glass, we always work on a sheet of clear or color and then construct it on top. So those of you that have tuned in before know that that fused glass needs to be 2 layers thick. So we'll start with just a basic plain sheet of clear. And we need to make our keys. What color are our keys going to be?
Yeah, I don't know.
We've got black for the minor keys and white for the major keys. So we need to do a little bit of math. Are you a fan of math?
Yeah, I was a short also kid.
I am a secret fan of math and numbers. So a lot of people don't think that correlates with art and creativity. But with glass, it's very geometric oriented. And if we're going to do a piece like this where they're all evenly spaced out, math is going to be very important. So let's first measure the width. We've got about 12-inch width for our cheese tray. We'll get our ruler in shot here. And then we decided to keep it easy, we're just going to have 12 keys going on. So I'm going to count them out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, it's 11. So we thought we would make it nice and even and centered. So let's do 11. So if we have a width of 12 for our cheese tray, and we need 11 keys, that means each individual key is going to be slightly over 1 inch to get close to that 12.
That's a decoration.
All right, so I'm going to pull this over to the side.
Decoration.
Then Mark, I'm going to do measuring with a water-based marker because it burns off.
Out of tray.
And then what we can do is some scoring and some snipping to get these piano keys and start to construct our keyboard. Sound like a plan? All right, let me reach over. I'm going to grab this marker. So we're going to make each spot a little over 1 inch. So our goal is 11, I guess, major key piano keys that are white. Or to be more specific, I'd say ivory. And then we're going to do half size of that. We're going to do some minor keys in black. And we've got some aventurine black, which is a nice sparkly fused glass. So we've got all of our lines on the bottom. We're going to go across the top and measure the exact same measurements. And we're going to use this raised edge ruler. Thank you, Mr. Uczen. You're a wonderful assistant.
And I plans for next Monday.
What's next Monday?
Yes.
Yep.
So, Memorial Day.
Mark, while we're doing this measuring, what's been some of your favorite projects you've done here at the studio?
The commission over on.
The commissions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you like doing the commissions.
I do funny ornaments.
Christmas ornaments.
Maggie order. Maggie order.
Yeah, special orders. I know the commissions are great because it's our goal to find commissions. That way we can hire you guys, make some money from doing your artwork. So you get to have fun making art and also make some money after we sell it for you. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to line up the dots. Cut this out with the scoring tool and then snip it with the runners.
Out of tray.
So let's go ahead. Are you right-handed or left-handed, Mark?
Well, I'm still not. I'm going to set some finger up. This one.
Yep. Which one's your preference? Righty. All right. We're going to line it up this way then. So we got that thick edge on it. I think my measurements were off by a little bit because we're just going slightly over edge. Are you going to grip this tool really hard, push down, and pull back like that with your right hand? So let's give it a go. I'll hold the roller down nice and tight for you. And see if we can score some of that glass.
And my legs.
I'm going to make a piano key.
What is that?
Yep. Okay, hold it straight up like this. Push down. Sounds nice and crunchy because it's scoring in the glass there. And then we'll see if we can snip it out. So that's the scoring tool that digs into the surface of the glass, and the running tool will snap in half. So there's a line on there that matches up with the line we made. All you need to do is squeeze down on the handle there. You want to give it a
Next one down here.
Yeah, want to give it a go? Give it a squeeze. Ooh, just to the side. We can redo that one. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of that piece off for you. I don't think we dug in hard enough, so we're going to redo that one. Let me go get a chipping tool. We'll take off that rough edge and try again.
And out of tray.
Yep.
And out of tray.
We'll get another tray for the project later. Let's just
All this time.
chip that one off, and we'll start from the other end this time.
And I say the close.
So there is a learning curve to everything. So I'm going to score this one for us. Just going to eyeball that line. You're going to press down really hard. Pull back. And then we'll get that nice crunchy sound. You want to try the runner again with me? You line that up on the line and squeeze out.
I'm not sure it's even, not crooked.
Well, I tried my best not to make it crooked. There we go. A nice snap. Good job, Mark. We got David Campbell watching out there. He said he had a great time at Shift. David did a great job speaking at Shift as well. So huge shout out to our artists that jumped up on stage in front of a crowd of 300 people and were able to speak their minds about the importance of Inside Out Studio and everything that they've been doing here and how important it is to them. So David, you did a great job speaking, and I'm glad that you had a great time. I'm going to score this one for us. And while we're working on it, I'm just going to go ahead and score a few more out. That way we can show people how we're going to space out our keys and start to create our keyboard cheese tray. Mark, do you like cheese?
On pizza, I do.
On pizza you do. I do too. I'm a big cheese fan. I'm a big pizza fan. So we're making a cheese tray. It's something that you could bring out, a conversation piece. If you have people over, serve some snacks on. All right, Mark. We're going to have 4 keys here. So let's snap the middle one first. Go ahead and get your hand in there. And squeeze down on it. Very good. That one was easy. Let's go ahead and separate these two. We're going to keep squeezing. That runner just snaps that glass in half. Very good. So we'll work as a team. I'll do the hard work of getting the scores done, and you can just snap them in half. Very good. And Mark, what do we use to put the glass together when we start assembling it? Does it just lay on top like that? What do we need to add to it?
Glue.
Glue is correct. So we just use a half and half mixture of Elmer's glue and water. You want to start gluing your keys down. You can start either on the right side or the left side. That choice is up to you.
Right.
Okay. You'll go right. And I'm going to pull out some stringers here. So a stringer is just a thin little rod of glass. It's kind of pulled out. They come in a nice container here. It's kind of like working with lines in glass. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a stringer in between each key. That way it keeps them separated and you can visually see that it's a keyboard. Sound like a plan? All right, so if you want to start gluing your keys down, I can snip the stringers for you so it's the same length. You go ahead and start gluing your key. So we'll do a key, an ivory rectangle, black stringer, ivory rectangle, black stringer, ivory rectangle. Let's make a keyboard. How does that sound? There we go, getting that glue on there. Nothing special about that glue, half and half glue and water.
Oh, I saw it, oh well.
Yeah. It just keeps it temporarily placed on there until it gets into the kiln. Fire it up. So if this is going to be a cheese tray, we want it to get a little hotter so there's no sharp edges. So we probably fire it up about 1450, 1460. That glass will fuse together, have a nice smooth surface. And then in between each key, Mark, you can put some glue in there. And we'll do a black glass stringer just to keep those areas separated. Because if we fired it up really hot to a full fuse, those strips of glass would blend together and it would just look completely white. So that's why we're putting the stringers in there. And stringers are also good for creating kind of line art in your fused glass. And you can actually give it some curve and twirl by using a lighter to bend the stringer to create the effects. And then we'll just, to separate those two keys, you're going to put one of these black stringers in between. Since it's music month, did you listen to any music this past weekend? Or did you hear some church music this past weekend? Very good. I'm going to scoot this up a little bit for the camera, and then we would just slide this together towards the edge. And then when it fuses, there would just be a hint of that tiny little black stringer in there separating the keys. So Mark, you can go ahead and continue gluing. We'll do stringer, a white key, another stringer, another white key.
Any water in it?
Need some water in there?
Yeah.
Well, I'll thin it out a little bit if your glue is thick. So while I'm doing that, now's a good time to take a pause. We're going to hear from Debbie Weisbrod and Sherry Armstead over at Symmetry Gallery.
I'm Sherry. I'm here with Debbie at Symmetry, and I just wanted to take a minute to say how happy I am to sponsor an organization that provides an opportunity
Alright everyone, I'm not sure how that came across on your end. On my screen it looked like the video was frozen even though the timer was counting down. We might try to replay that towards the end of our half hour today. But while we're looking into that, Mark, you want to keep adding some more the stringer and then the ivory key to it. And then I'm going to start prepping the minor keys, which are made with aventurine black glass. And I'll tell you more about that in just a second. Mark, do you ever play the piano at your church?
Not once. I can play it soft.
Yeah. How'd it sound?
On the organ pipes.
Organ pipes. Do you have an organ at the church too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They got pipes, I guess, right?
Okay.
And then see it.
I would like to see that. I know that your dad's a pastor there. I went to the Biltmore Estates down in Asheville. They had an awesome organ in one of the rooms there. Had pipes going all the way up to the ceiling.
Awesome.
And then don't forget your stringer in between there. That'll keep the glass from fusing together. It'll be a nice visual line to separate those keys. There we go. And I'm going to cut out a few of these minor keys for you so we can get those on there.
I do something next Monday, I'm here.
Yep, you'll be here next Monday.
I do something. I do posters for that.
You can make some coasters if you like. Mark is a big fan of making coasters and commissions and church-related work. Perfect. And then you would just scoot this key over until it sandwiches it all together. I'll hold it steady for you if you want to push it. Good job. Sounds like Nadia's having a good time in the studio today.
I am in the background.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you want to do one more line? And then one more key? And then we'll throw on some minor keys.
And then brought up. I'm ready.
Just a little more glue right there.
And
we'll keep it coming together.
So that's on.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm talking to someone.
Yep, that's just the phone lighting up. Kim lets us know whenever someone's watching or whenever someone gives a message. That way we can give them a shout out. And then we'll also put this on YouTube later so you can have mom and dad come back and watch it. There we go. Gluing directly onto the glass. Then you can flip that over.
It's here for me.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And that keeps it temporarily adhered until the kiln melts it together. And don't forget to pop in this last stringer in between. Keep those keys separate.
I mean,
There we go. And I'll just pop it in there. That way we have time to get our minor keys on top. So, as always in the artistic process, we like to work from handouts or sketches, printouts. So we've got this example right there. That's what we're going to be recreating as our cheese tray. It's not exactly the same size, but we are going to put these minor keys right in the middle on top. How's it looking there, Mark?
it's a mess.
It's a mess?
Picture.
I don't think it's a mess. I think it looks pretty good.
That's right.
So we're using adventuring glass. How would you describe the look of that glass, everyone out there?
It's black also.
It is black, but it is also very shiny and has a nice texture to it. So aventurine is a specific type of glass, has a nice reflective quality, adds a little spark, a little shimmer to it. So that's going to be fun when we put it right on there. I'm going to cut out one more. Let's start gluing down the minor keys to your keyboard cheese tray. Let me just put a little thin strip of glue right on the crack, and then we'll put the black keys on top. This would be a great present for a pianist, music lover out there. And we'll just try to get those on in the next couple minutes, because we've only got, I think, 3 minutes left today, Mark.
Yeah, that's how to kill.
Just like you tell me, let's look alive. Wake up and smell the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to add on some more of the white too. But we can just jump ahead. That way people out there can see a little taste of the finished keyboard look. We just got to glue those down. And while we start to work on that, I am going to jump back to that symmetry video from Debbie and Sherry to see if it is playing, because I am not sure on our end, but wouldn't hurt. It's only 35 seconds, and they have a special promotion for anyone stopping in the Symmetry Gallery and mentioning InsideOut Studio.
I'm Sherry. I'm here with Debbie at Symmetry, and I just wanted to take a minute to say how happy I am to sponsor an organization that provides an opportunity in studio environment for artists with
that you've watched this live today, and you'll receive 10% off your next purchase.
I look forward to seeing you.
See you soon.
All right, everyone. Hopefully that came through okay for you. If you didn't happen to hear it and our technology didn't work, they have a special promotion. When you come in and mention the InsideOut Studios Live Art Mini, you get a discount over at Symmetry Gallery. So big thanks to Sherry Armstead and Debbie Weisbrod for doing that. Mark, we are going to continue working on your keyboard piano cheese tray this afternoon and next week if we don't get it finished. But we do need to sign off here at 1:30. So is there anyone you want to say bye to out there? We've got a live shot on you right now. So we said adios earlier. You can say adios again.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. So adios, sayonara. Thanks for viewing today. We're going to stop in real quick with our artist Liz Pfeiffer. So we've been doing the Parks Mural Sun Catchers this year and releasing a different design every month. I've got my cords all tangled up here. Let me fix that. So we are going to preview a ladybug sun catcher that's featured over at the Booker T. Washington Park. So Miss Liz Pfeiffer, you are live on Facebook right now.
Hi.
Want to show them what you designed?
Heard it over here. This is the ladybug.
All right. You want to talk about your process, how you came up with that?
Basically, I get a picture of the murals that he provides for me.
That were done by my wife.
Yes, she does it. Then he takes a picture, and then I would basically I would draw it from scratch with the size of the glass, and then I get my materials all together, the colors, so on and so forth. Cut them out, paste them, and then he does the rest, which is basically firing them.
Yeah, I toss them in the kiln for you pretty much. And
Yes, pretty much.
And then we create a template or a design based upon what Liz came up with herself. So this is the initial one that Liz created based on that Booker T. Washington Center Ladybug mural in Hamilton. And then we'll create a template based upon what you did yourself. That way the other artists here at the studio can create one as well. So we are going to be releasing those later this week. So keep an eye out for that. We'll make a Facebook post. Liz is getting right back to work. I'm going to jump back into work too. And Mark's going to finish that keyboard cheese tray.